In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Obviously, when we were creating our music magazine, we had to stick to certain conventions so that it matches the pop genre. However, we did change certain aspects to make it look like our own magazine, so it was more unique. They both have a bold, recognisable masthead at the top of the page. This uses the form of real-life conventions that media products represent, because this is what media products do. We didn't want to change this aspect because we felt that it was important for our magazine to stand out. We also thought about it if it was on a shelf in a shop, the name would be more easily seen and near the top. Also, keeping with the normal conventions of media products, we added a skyline that either offers a free download or some sort of extra information about what would be included in the magazine. We felt it was important not to change this because we wanted people to be attracted to our audience, and with this skyline they should be. However, unlike usual media products that normally just focus is on appeal to one gender, we have aimed our media product at both the male gender and the female gender, by using things such as a unisex house style of red, white and black, and also the information included in the magazine. Like a stereotypical magazine, both our magazines pull a pull quote on the double page spread. This is to give the audience an idea as what the magazine will be about.
However, conventions have been challenged because on both magazines the pull quote is quite a main focus. This is unlike a stereotypical pop magazine, but we thought it was important to focus on the artist's opinion as well as just photos of the artist. We feel this is a development of a real media product. In keeping with the media product conventions, the price of our magazine stays the same on every issue. This creates a sense of consistency which is professional, and also it is cheap to match the target audience of young 16 to 21-year-olds that perhaps cannot afford a more expensive magazine. Something that we have chosen to develop is the idea of using black and white photos. Some pop magazines use black and white photos to add effect. We like this idea because we felt the contrast between the colour on the page and the black and white images looked really good. To make it more unique to our magazine, we both added a hint of red to each of our images. For example, with the Mr. Mahan magazine, it was on his t-shirt, whereas with Just Rosie, it was her lips. We think this developed the media conventions because it made it look even better. It added a contrast between the black and white and made the images stand out even more on the page. It also added a hint of sex and danger, something that appeals to our 16 to 21-year-old audience. We have also developed the camera shots and where the artist is looking. In typical magazines, they look directly at the camera to add a personal edge to the magazine. However, we have used shots of our artists where they are looking both directly at the camera and away from the camera. We think it creates an effect that makes the artist look off guard and more relaxed. This relaxed, playful pose matches our target audience. Although we have challenged a few things about the typical conventions of a magazine, we have mainly kept things the same so that our magazine does not look too out of place next to others and therefore look unprofessional.